What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Sean, aka Staypuff 1983, and I'm here representing the Comic Hall and Roundtable discussion. And today I have a big haul. It's going to be a two-part video. Yesterday I attended the Infinity Toy and Comic Con, the holiday edition, and the funny thing about this con is it wasn't on my radar to attend. I was like, all right, we're gonna go into 2021 and see what cons look like, with this whole pandemic. And I was looking forward to 2021 cons and see what happened. Then Comic Book Bueller announced that he was gonna attend the Infinity Toy and Comic Con Holiday Edition, which was yesterday. And I was like, well, shit, Bueller was supposed to come to MegaCon earlier in the year, but that got canceled. So if he's gonna come to this con in Florida, I got to attend because I want to meet Bueller, And if you subscribe to my channel, I had him on my Saturday show a couple of weeks ago for anticipation for this show. So, it's one of those things where things come into place and you like, well, if Bueller's gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. And I know my buddies Stone Cold Steve and the Cantonese Comic Kid, they were gonna be there. They was coming up from Tampa. And then, some other members was gonna come, but they couldn't make it. But overall, it turned out to be a fantastic event. The event was in a venue where they had the tables spaced out, so it wasn't a tight, cramped event. There wasn't a lot of people, so that was a plus. For a smaller con, you can walk down the aisles and not have to worry about bumping into so many people. And social distancing, I would say, wasn't 100% adhered to, but because there was such a wide open space and not a lot of people was on top of each other digging for books, and there was a lot of books, a lot of vendors for comic books, I felt that it was much more comfortable than what I experienced when I went to the Coliseum Roadshow 2 months back. I enjoyed my time there, but people was on top of each other digging for books, and I was like, let me back off, social distancing. Whereas here, I can dig for books and not have to worry about people being around because there was just so many boxes of comic books, and I could just dig, move to each section and not have to worry about so many people being in one section. So that was the great thing about this con. And I got a nice haul, and this first video is going to be my haul video, what I brought at the con, and then the second video will be an AOK video, which I got from my boy Stone Cold Steve and the Cantonese Comic Kid. So let's get the haul started. I'm going to start it off with the guest of the show, Comics with Bueller. Went to his table, and I got this Knock 'em Dead exclusive variant, Comics with Bueller variant. I paid for this a couple of weeks ago, before he came on my show, and he said he was going to bring it, and I have it in my hands. And the funny thing is, I did not pick up the first issue. I saw it on the rack, but I didn't grab it. I should have, but this is a sick variant right here. Sick variant. And I'll probably give it a read. This is definitely one it's a keeper because it's Comics with Bueller exclusive variant, and I'm happy to have it. And while I was at his table, he had some prints of his stuff. He had some made up prints. Nice homage to the Bloodshot. Comics with Bueller. Bueller was an awesome guy, man. It was great hanging out with him, talking with him, and just having a blast. I got this Comics with Bueller Incredible Hulk black style print, and I even got a signature The Beulah, artist David Ernest, and signed by both the artist and Beulah himself, who I had signed it at the con. So it was awesome meeting Beulah. I know he's out there with Steve right now at a Spooky Empire, so he's gonna enjoy his time here in Florida before he go back to Portland. But it was great meeting him. Picked up some books. I'm gonna send out to Sanimation. Great YouTuber. Definitely give her a follow. Sanimation05 on YouTube and Instagram. She's a huge She fan. Billy Tushy's character. So we saw this. Jeff purchased it, gave it to me, and said I can send it to her. Razor, issue number 1. First appearance of She. So that is going to her along with this Tomb Raider issue number 20 because she's a Lara Croft fan. Tomb Raider. And She issue number 5. Beautiful, beautiful cover. So I brought those for her. Now let's see what I picked up. I went by a couple of artists' booths and picked up some of their variants and sketch covers. I met Brian Kincaid. He did this sweet Red Sonja variant. It was a choice between this one and another one, but I chose this because this is more in her in her battle stance pose, whereas the other one was just a straight sexy pose. And while it was dope, I just like her better holding the knives and getting ready for battle. You see the hands getting ready to come at her. And she's like, nah, I'm in battle mode. I'm gonna tear your ass up. So that was pretty dope. Now this one was a sexy cover, and I had to get this Vampirella by Kincaid. This is the Vampirella versus Superpowers, or the Vampirella Superpowers, which just came out this past week. Now I didn't go to the comic shop to get my books, but I wasn't planning on getting that because I'm like, alright, Dynamite, you putting out way too many Vampirella and Red Sonja books, so I'm just gonna stick with the main series. But you know, I had to grab this cover, and I got him to sign it. He signed both copies. Beautiful, beautiful cover. And I like the skull in the background too. That's pretty awesome. Now here's a cover that is a homage to Dave Stevens' Vampirella cover, and that's Vampironica, New Blood, issue number 4. Beautiful homage by Anna Zoe, who was at the con. This was my second time meeting her because she was there when I met her in January at the Orlando Touring Comic Con. So for me to meet her at the beginning of the year and the end of the year at this con was pretty fantastic. You know, it was really great seeing her again, and we had a conversation about how this year went and stuff like that. And she was happy that I at least attend the con again after the January show. So I saw this, and I definitely had to have it. And I bought her sketch art book. You know, that's pretty nice. So it was really great to see her again. She was awesome, and I definitely wanted to support her. Now this is a new artist that I saw at the con, and he has some amazing sketch covers. I'm talking fantastic sketch covers. His name is Cool As Heck. He's on Instagram. That's Cool As Heck. And he did this amazing Spider-Man 789 sketch cover, Miles Morales. This was awesome. And he's got the certificate in the back with the card. Yeah, this was really, really awesome. And then he also did a Harley Quinn. I'm a big Harley Quinn fan, so I definitely had to snatch that up too. But he had some amazing sketch covers. You know, there was an Iron Man looked like Robert Downey Jr., and I was close to getting that too. But I stuck with these two. But yeah, cool as heck. Awesome artists. You know, and it was great, you know, meeting these artists and stuff. That's where, you know, that's what I love about cons. You go to cons and meet people in the community, meet the creators, but you also meet some great artists, whether they're artists that work on mainstream titles, independent titles, or just local artists in Orlando. So that's pretty awesome. I have to support that. Now, I picked up some books. I have Tomb Raider. This is issue number 23. Picked that one up for myself. I am one issue away from completing this whole run, and that is Sensational She-Hulk issue number 27. I think I need an issue from the 30s. But yeah, one issue away from completing that run. Then I have this independent series from this brother who was selling his independent comics. And you know me, when I go to these cons, I try and support, you know, black creators, black artists, black writers. I'm always there to support. And you know, if they sell me on the book, I'm definitely willing to give it a try. And that is, the name of the book is Chess, which stands for Command, Headquarters of Espionage and Strategic Strikes. This is the first issue. This is a wraparound cover. He showed me some interior art and it looked really good. So he sold me on that. So I just need to read it. And I plan on reading it today. And then Jeff brought me this issue too because he wanted both of us to buy a book. But Jeff said he brought it and then he gave it to me. They're both signed, and definitely looking forward to reading this. I love this black cover. You know, you can see the artwork there. So that was pretty dope. House of Secrets issue number 97. I seen this cover multiple times on Instagram, and when I saw it, I was like, I got to get it. And I got it from a dealer who always gives us great deals because we know a guy in our community chat on Instagram, and he hooks us up with great deals because he works with the guy who's the main dealer. So House of Secrets number 97. This is a beautiful cover, very eerie, classic Bronze Age horror. And it makes me think of the Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cover that Jim Steranko did in the 60s, you know, with Nick Fury's face in the red sky. So those covers are always awesome. Happy to have that. I got House of Mystery 287. Let's see, I got House of Mystery 275. Definitely picking up on my House of Mystery, House of Secrets, and anything horror related. Call the Destroyer versus Those of Doom. This is issue 29. I have to grab that. Conan the Barbarian number 7 by Winslow Smith. First single digit Conan book I have in my collection. This was pretty awesome. Conan the Barbarian number 34. Some Adam Hughes Catwoman, issue number 81. Star Wars number 39. Darth Vader, star of the Empire Strikes Back story arc or adaptation. Then I have some Vampy books and 2 Penthouse comics. I missed out on this facsimile when it first came out, so they had it there, $8. I was like, sure. This is Vampirella issue number 3, facsimile. Then I have Vampirella issue number 33. This is all from the Warren run. Let's see, Vampirella issue number 60. And Vampirella issue number 64. Funny thing is that Jeff, Anthony's Comic Kid, was able to buy issue 113, which was issue 112 was the last issue of the series, but when Harris Comics picked it up, they did an issue 113, an unofficial part of this main run, and they used this cover for issue 113. So I was like, I'm not gonna pay the 113 price, but I'll get the original cover, which is issue 64. But yeah, Jeff scored that book, and me and Steve helped him get it. We helped him, gave him some money to help get that book, so it was a win-win for all of us. Okay, now one of these books I purchased, and the other one Jeff purchased and gave me as A-OK, because I really wanted this one, the Frank Frazetta cover, just beautiful. Penthouse Comics number 4, just amazing art by Frank Frazetta. You know, it's one of those things, you know. And if you follow Cantonese Comic Kid and Varangian Vigilante, my partner on Friday, we do movie talks together. They had an interview with the granddaughter of Frank Frazetta, Sarah Frazetta, and you know, and we just said that her grandfather just put out amazing quality artwork, you know, and it's just beautiful. And this cover is exactly what it is. Beautiful Frazetta artwork, you know, and you know, yeah, you can tell you that you got the booty cheeks on there, but it's just amazing. You know, sometimes you look past the nudity of it, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful movie. So I had to grab that. And the book that Jeff A-OK'd me is another book that I really wanted, because I saw this on Instagram a couple of years ago. You know, a user that used to be on Instagram, but she hasn't been. She was inactive like 2 years. Her name was Sinai Queefs. She posted this. I mean, the cover is phenomenal, but then what made me more is that it has Mobius artwork in it called "I Am Not Batman," and that when she shared that on Instagram, I was like, man, I got to get this, because it was funny, and plus it's Mobius art. You know, Mobius is one of those artists from the Europe that when you look at his artwork, it's just surreal. You know, that Silver Surfer and Galactus that him and Stan Lee did was phenomenal artwork. You know, that's one of the books that I still want to get. Mobius' Silver Surfer. But yeah, this is Penthouse Comics issue number 7. A play on Batgirl. He even says that Batman does not appear in this issue. You see Mobius at the top. Not Batman. But yeah, this was another book that I wanted to get, and Jeff A-OK'd it to me. He did it to me again, you know. He did it with the independent book earlier, and then he did it with this. So shout out to Jeff, the Cantonese Comic Kid. You know, me and Steve and Jeff, we helped each other out with getting books. So it was just an awesome day yesterday. And I'm glad that I went. You know, I'm glad Beulah came and we hung out, had fun, and we met the rest of the tugboat. That was awesome. and we got to spend some time and grab some books, and we kept going back to the same dealer. We went around and we got some good books from other dealers, but the main dealer that John Novell works with, who's our inside guy in the Down South Riders group chat, is where we kept going. And I got this from Living Dead, so I was able to get this from that Jeff AOK'd me. And then they had all the Vampy books and all the other books that I brought. So overall, it was a good day, man. I enjoyed it. It was a great con. I will be doing another video showing off the massive AOK that Steve gave me, along with the big book that Steve brought at the con. I was going to show it here, but I figured I'd save that for the AOK video since Steve dropped a nuclear bomb of an AOK on me. But that's not the last thing, because I did pick up some t-shirts, and this is one of them. SWAT Cats. I loved this cartoon growing up. I saw this shirt, I got to have it, because SWAT Cats is amazing. I kind of wish it lasted more than 2 seasons, but for the 2 seasons it had, it was amazing. And I also got this Fresh Prince of Super Saiyans Jesus shirt. I saw this and I laughed, man. I know I sent the pic to Fresh Princess 92. But yeah, this was pretty phenomenal. I like the Fresh Prince of all the Saiyans, man. He is the Prince of all Saiyans, so it just goes so well. That was awesome. And then I also got Transformers, Decepticons, Soundwave. That was pretty awesome. I got these shirts from brothers who were selling shirts, and I was like, man, I gotta get me some shirts because I haven't brought shirts in a while. So that was awesome. I enjoyed myself at the show. It was a great show, great little small show. Nothing but comic vendors and toy vendors, but there was a lot of comics out there. Like we hit up multiple dealers and tried to get some great deals on books, and some of it came through. We got some really good deals on books. Some of them had great prices, but I'm happy I attended. I was happy that I got to meet Beulah and some other members of the community that came, and it was a great day, and it's looking positive for 2021. Hopefully things can continue to heal up after what this 2020 gave us, and hopefully 2021 we could see cons come back in full force with safety measurements. You still have to be safe. Wear your mask, have hand sanitizers, and try and keep distance from a lot of people. Like, don't try and be in a group with so many people. But overall, it was a great experience, and I enjoyed it. And I'll definitely be doing a part 2 video to my haul, show off the AOKs, and that is it for this one. Like, comment, and subscribe to the Comic Hall and Roundtable discussion. Also, look me up on YouTube and Instagram, Staypuff 1983. So with that in mind, I'm signing off for this first part of the Infinity Toy and Comic Con haul.